Oh fuck this movie. Oh fuck. Oh, by the way, I'm a teenager. I'm reviewing like a teenager. You know the demographic that this movie is supposed to promote to. Josephine Langford really has a really awful career, which compared to her sister Catherine Langford, it's been in Love Simon, Knives Out, 13 Reasons Why Season 1, which I think is still pretty decent, and I'm glad that she's out after Season 2, which I could not even stand the first episode of Season 3. Also, one of my favorite movies this year is Spontaneous, which I'll either do a review on it or just leave it to this month's multi-rapid review. And her sister, on the other hand, just get more after movies. I'm not gonna shut on it at first, I just want to be fair and just talk about some good stuff in this movie. The acting, yeah, it's better than the first one, and some scenes I actually find it to be pretty good, and some are just wooden. The narration at first, I found the movie until the scene before a nightclub to be not too bad. So whenever Harden or Tessa gets caught with that bullshit, yeah, those are good things that I actually like and just want to say it to their faces. Which is why I think Dennis Brock's character is the best one here, even though he's pretty wooden here, to be honest. He constantly just called that bullshit out and just forced them not to be together. Of course they didn't listen. And now, let's shit on this movie. The main character is a pathetic, stupid human being. After the first movie, you think that she will learn the lesson, which, to be honest, I do not think so, but still. This movie, she still falls in love with this manipulative asshole of a person. And guess what? Whenever he's on screen, she's just like, oh my god, I don't fuck you. I don't have sex with you, even though I said I do not want to. Whenever Harden did something terrible, she still wants to just leave for one scene and afterwards just like, fuck it, I want to be back to you, I want to have sex with you. And the boy Harden, even though after they break up, he just goes, I hate it, I want to go back to Tessa, I want to fuck her so much. And then he just goes into her place without her permission and just fucks her. And she just willing to. And the plot of this movie, what is the plot? I mean, yeah, I like plotless movies, but I don't even know what the hell is happening because it's not even character driven either. At first, she just wants to go into an intern, and afterwards she just, what the fuck's Harden? Also, Harden's mother supports him being a creep. Worst parent ever. And there's a lot of plot lines here, just like, oh, it happens, and then just like, bam, it's solved. I'm not saying that plot lines cannot solve immediately, because I've seen examples that actually done it well. Lady Bird is one of my favorite movies of all time, and yeah, a lot of plot lines just get resolved like immediately, but they use those plot lines to just develop Lady Bird and her mother as a character. After We Collide doesn't add anything to the characters. Even it did, it just makes them even worse, because at the very end, there's a plot that gets resolved, and guess what it just adds to them? They make them soap people. How am I supposed to root for any of it? Just wow. The movie also wants this relationship to have a big deal and just have the breakup to be something, but the movie constantly gives us an on and off relationship that I just don't care about it. The movie actually gives Harden a backstory when he's just a kid. Not only that feels hard because it just never just goes anywhere. It just doesn't make any sense to begin with, as he just saw her mother gets assaulted by his father and then he just gets hit by the bad by another person. What? At best, it's just wasting our time. At worst, it just makes the entire character doesn't make any sense. The entire movie just tells both characters that you have no chance, especially for Tessa, and then guess what? She doesn't listen and she just wants to go there. And I was just like, just leave, just break up, like every single relationship. It's just high school life, college life, whatever. You have a job, you have a life. Don't need to spend time with this terrible, pathetic, whining bitch. Okay, most people are here to watch them have actual things, which I'm gonna talk about. I mean, when they have sex, it's alright, but oh my god, I just felt so creepy because one scene when Tessa is in the shower and then Han just jumps in and just pull her pants off. And then there's a yoga scene, which they are like want to fuck each other when there's a lot of people around and doing gym sports. Oh god. And the movie wants us to believe that those are romantic and they are just really love each other. But I just sit here and just think that ew, that's disgusting, and that's just really toxic. And that's like someone from POR and HUB, and they even done it better than here. And there is something happening in the third act, which, okay, the main character gets injured, and then she somehow survived that injury, and, she's fine after a few scenes. The filmmakers just want to say to us, just like, hey, feel sad about this relationship getting broke up. She just gets injured. Not only that, you fix it after a few scenes. The relationship is just horrible to begin with. It's just toxic and it's just abusive. It's nothing like romantic. It's just disgusting. A lot of characters already call this relationship to be bullshit and toxic, and I was just here just like, yeah, no shit. And Tessa just goes, no, it's not toxic, and I was meant to be with him. And also there's Molly, which I think is Harden's ex-girlfriend, which I just don't care to just look again. She, at the end, just goes to a club party with them, and then even though she just been in the previous movies for just like what, one scene, and they just have like a true or dare, and Tessa even falls for it, even though it's not even in her character to be like a impulsive guy, girl, whatever. And she just goes to play the game with her, and then when she just asks her like 3 questions, Tessa just broke and just punch her in the face. And the movie just treated it as a good thing, because afterwards she just smiling, and Harden is smiling after they beat her up. Actually, the entire movie is like Tessa breaks up with him, and then when she meets him again, she just want to fuck him, hints and repeats. I'm gonna be honest here. Why did someone make it? I mean, I know that someone wrote it in Wattpad, and it's about a fan fiction about Harry Styles, which, by the way, Harry Styles blocked the author who wrote this after bullshit. But I just don't see why they would just adapt it. No one just thought of that to be creepy. I mean, to be honest, someone's willing to watch Twilight or 50 Shades, so what do I know? Yeah, money speaks all, I guess. Gotta be honest here, I'm just not bored in this movie because I'm just keep mocking at how bad this movie is, and yeah. I mean, I still got Kissing Booth 2, which I downgraded to 2 out of 10, by the way. And there's Cuties. This is already a bit better than the first one. Yeah, I won't talk about that one. This movie is still god awful. And the people still want to make 2 more of these movies. Fucking kill me already. To be honest, I'm very nicer because this movie is made for teenagers and I'm a teenager. And I have a brain, by the way. This Teenage 50 Shades of Grey sequel gets a 2 out of 10.